Okay, I'm seeing a lot of people. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of folks want Chuck E. Cheese. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I am good with the cops taking down Chuck E. Cheese. I am good with this. I let's take a look at this. The cops are going after Chuck E. Cheese. Now I'm kind of wondering. I am kind of wondering if this is the case where you guys remember we heard about this case about from when we watched Nick's video about a Chuck E. Cheese mascot that got arrested because of like fraud. And I'm wondering if this is it. Because this is back from 2025. Yeah, for stolen credit cards or the fraudulent credit card or something like that. I'm wondering if this is the takedown. Yeah, the credit card fraud one. I think this might be it. So we heard about this when we watched Nick's video about Chuck E. Cheese. Now we actually get to see the arrest. If this is it. I am excited. Let's go.
Listen, ma'am. Chucky. Come with me, Chucky. Come on. Come with Chucky. Chucky, stop resisting. Stop resisting. You're being detained.
Stop resisting, Chucky.
Let it go. Let it go. Do not cause a scene here, sir.
Not something any parent, let alone a child, wants to see when they're hanging out at Chuck E. Cheese.
Let's go.
Bye, Chucky.
We're going to talk to you in a minute, okay?
Bye.
We got to do our job, ma'am. It's not my fault, ma'am.
Now, obviously, it wasn't Charles Entertainment Cheese who was arrested, but it's the man behind the famous mouse ears who got caught in what some may
Yes, that absolutely looks like a fine, upstanding citizen. Absolutely.
say is a mousetrap.
Thank you. Something you wear?
No, sir, I don't wear no stuff like that.
You don't wear anything like that? That's not you? That's not you.
Thanks for joining us on Law and Crime. I'm Elizabeth Milner. I really have so many puns to this story, but I'll try to keep them brief. And let's just say this mouse got caught up trying to allegedly steal someone's cheddar.
Yeah, he definitely looked like he might have the meth key. Yeah.
These were the moments a Chuck E. Cheese mascot was hauled off from his famous entertainment center in Tallahassee, Florida, during a now viral arrest. But now we're learning more details, so let's start from the beginning. On July 23rd, a woman called police about a stolen debit card. Whoever stole the card racked up purchases at places like Time Saver, Whataburger, Circle K, Don's Grocery and Meats, and a couple smoke shops. The woman who reported her card stolen said the last time she physically had her card was at a Chuck E. Cheese about a month before while attending a kid's birthday party. Now, according to the police report, the woman kept a log of the fraudulent charges, and she did some detective work herself. She visited the places where the charges were made. She was reportedly able to obtain footage matching the timestamps of the purchases, and that led her to recognizing the suspect. She met with police, and she's been blurred from this body cam video.
Yeah, well, it's not an NTA because it's a felony.
It's a felony, yeah. He's got to go.
We'll just see what he says and kind of go from there, but we have it on camera.
Let's be real. Chuck E. Cheese getting arrested is one of the most Florida things that can happen. It is the one place in the country that if someone was to say, Chuck E. Cheese got arrested, and you're going, yeah, must be Florida. Hi, Celestium. Hi, Raiders over on Cake. How are you? How was your stream? Did you have a fun time? Welcome in. Celestium, how you feeling? How you feeling, sweetheart? You feeling better than you were earlier? Feeling, did your beans give you lots of love? Good. Oh, and you got your partner on Tick. Wait. You didn't have that last time, did you? Did you get the, you got Parker on Tick? Oh. Celestium, you're verified. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Oh, Celestium, I am so happy for you. Congratulations. Congratulations, you 100% deserve it. Bravo! Bravo! Congratulations. Well, Swissy and readers, welcome in. You're getting us right at the beginning of a police body cam video. If you're not too tired, I know you just finished streaming, you might be tired, but if you're not too tired and you want to stick around, and if you wanted to watch Chuck E. Cheese get arrested, please feel free to stick around and we can watch Chuck E. Cheese get arrested. I'll give you 2 guesses where Chuck E. Cheese got arrested, and the first one don't count. Love you too, sweetheart. Love you too. Blah. So, Celestian, if you want to stick around, and Raiders, I hope you do stick around also, let us watch the story of the arrest of Charles Entertainment Cheese. Quick backstory, a woman has had her debit card stolen, and she has done her own little detective work to track the purchases, get some security camera footage, and has tracked down who has swiped debit card.
Using the card to buy something at, I need to get that store that he's on film actually, passing it. And then obviously we have to actually get the footage from the actual store. Okay. So not that she's not credible, obviously she is, but we basically recover from their system.
Why don't you text it to me?
She explained to them what happened and how the suspect was an employee at Chuck E. Cheese. But there's a huge problem. The suspect is Chuck E. Cheese. Well, he's dressed up like him.
What about if 3 cops go on the front door?
He might try. I doubt it.
That's what I'm saying. So our strategy is to get him just to go to the back just in case.
I think you want to sweep into the back.
I think that's a good idea. When we get to that point, make sure you get everything and you're confident. And can you let him see the video? Because he's going to be the one writing the report today, so or arrest or whatever.
How can a group of police officers go up to Chucky with kids there? But that's what they did.
You know what? You do what you have to do. The guy is, basically said earlier, he's committed a felony. This is a felony arrest. You do what you got to do. You make the arrest. The man committed a crime. You have to arrest him. Sometimes cops have to do their job, and it might be upsetting to the kids. This is true, but they have to do their job. They work for the people of the town that they are employed in. You do what you got to do. It's not going to be the first time that children in general see the cops doing their job and arresting someone that maybe the child cares about. It's far, far from the first time police have arrested, say, a mother or a father in front of the kids, and it has upset them. You don't have to like it, and I don't, but this is a fact of life, that you do a crime, the police are going to arrest you. And I'm guessing there's an opportunity for him to escape, and they want to remove that opportunity for escape. So they're going to, they're basically facilitating they're going to try and facilitate the arrest in the safest way possible. And honestly, arresting him while he's in costume at the Chuck E. Cheese is probably one of the safest ways to do it, because there's less likelihood of him running, because it's not like he can see anything through that Chuck E. Cheese helmet. So there's a higher likelihood of a peaceful arrest when he's in costume wearing the helmet where he cannot see, versus waiting for him to get off of work when he likely could run or pull a weapon. And yes, very far, and is highly and is extremely unlikely he's carrying a weapon while he's in costume. Not impossible, but unlikely.
Oh my god. All right, I'm going live.
Yeah, for sure. This is going to be epic. Oh, boy.
Oh, Jerry. Grace, stop right there. I'm going live. This is going to be epic. This cop literally just went, strap up. We're in for a ride. Or more importantly.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Who's in the mouse suit?
Yeah, I already asked the main manager was here. We don't know his name. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, basically, cop just said, all right, World Star. Well, the cop yelled either World Star or Leroy Jenkins. Take your pick. Either will work.
Do it. I want you to. Go around and ask. Go around.
You want me to come in front of these kids? Okay. Ma'am, who's in the mouse suit? Was it the gentleman that was just up here? Okay.
Hi, Chucky.
Chucky's a little bit busy, ma'am. Chucky, come with me, Chucky. Come on. Come with Chucky. Chucky, stop resisting. Stop resisting. You're being detained. Stop resisting. Let it go. Let it go. Do not cause a scene here, sir.
I got one.
Chucky busted. Well, when he said I'm going live, I think he meant he was like actively turning on the body cam. I think that might have been like I'm going live, like he pushed the activate button on the body cam, perhaps. Not that he was streaming. Although, honestly, if these cops actually stream the arrest, that would be fucking daced as hell. But I'm pretty sure it's against department policy to live stream yourself on the job. that would be fucking epic as hell. But pretty sure he'd be fired if he did it. Even in Florida, kids him doing it. Thank you, Flame Spider. Thank you for the tier 3. Thank you very much.
Come on.
And let's be face it, this probably isn't the wildest shit these kids have ever seen.
Let's go.
Did you notice, like, it says in front of screaming kids? How many kids have you heard screaming right now? My guess is these kids have seen crazier shit than Chucky. These kids have undoubtedly seen wilder shit than Charles Entertainment Cheese getting arrested, okay? Let's be fucking real. In Florida, this ain't the craziest shit they've seen. They've seen a lot wilder shit. They said, this is just a fucking Tuesday. Okay?
We're gonna talk to you in a minute, okay? We gotta do our job, ma'am.
Give 500 no pepper spray. Dad. Okay. You say that like it's a joke? I could see someone actually doing that. If a cop's live streaming and goes, hey, chat, gifted 500 gifted, stop pepper spray this dude right in the face. Those 500 gifteds would go fly in the fucking, I guarantee you right now. That cop would get gifted like it's going out of style. True justice. Justice by the people. Chat. 1,000 subs. And I'll tase the motherfucker. In the nuts. Yeah, in the nuts. Yeah. 1,000 gifted subs and I'll tase him in the balls. Come on. Work it over. You guessing that's a channel point redeem?
I'm gonna talk to you in a minute.
Channel.
Let know what's going on.
Sorry. Chat. 10,000 biddies. I'll send the canine after him. 10,000 biddies. 10,000 biddies. I'll open the back door and let the canine out. It's a. He's got it on the screen as a menu option for the stream. Like 500. Okay, 500 subs to what? 20 subs I'll pepper spray him. 100 subs I'll hit him with the taser. 150 subs I'll taser him in the balls. 10,000 biddies I'll let the dog on him. Like they just. That would be fucking epic. That would be fucking epic. If we not top live stream with a menu option like that, that would be easily. That would top the charts of Twitch or Kick. That would be the most viewed fucking stream ever. Forget Clear Mouse. Forget Aspen Gold as the top streamers. Forget fucking ISO Speed. Forget Burt Peanut. That would be the #1 viewed stream on either Twitch or Kick. I do not fucking care. That would be #1 and it would stay there. You stop resisting, go for 10% off your gamer sub supporter. Oh my god! Oh, thank you. Almost like a time. Oh, this is still fucking good. Oh shit! Take some time. Stop it! Stop it! You're killing me. Fucking killing me. This just no. This is too fucking good. Oh, chat, you're fucking killing me. Oh, you're killing me here. Oh god, you're killing me here. Oh god. Oh my god. Shit, we gotta stop. We gotta stop. This is too fucking funny. We gotta stop. This is too fucking funny. We'll never finish the video. Oh my god. Yeah, the police support will be funded forever and a fucking day. Holy shit. Like and subscribe. Oh fuck. Oh fuck me. Oh god, that is too goddamn funny. Oh, that is just too fucking funny. Oh god. Sam, thank you for the 5 gifteds across both Twitch and Kick. Thank you very much. Oh shit. Oh god. Okay, we gotta continue or I'm gonna die.
Oh, okay. Alright, that's fine.
Tanito, they actually had a Cops Live show on A&E. They actually did have that.
I'm working entertaining kids for a living.
I got you, buddy. Come over here. You got anything on you? Can poke me, stick me, stab me? You got anything on you? I'm gonna pat you down, okay? What's that? What's in your pocket here?
It's in the
Just your
pocket.
wallet and stuff?
So I looked it up online.
Sorry, I got one more. Hey, chat, 50 gifted subs. I'll plant this rare paraphernalia on the suspect. 50 gifted subs, Jack. Make it happen and I'll plant the drugs on him. I'm sorry, I had to. I fucking had to. I'm sorry. I had to. Oh, God. And Sexy Jarhead, thank you for the 10 gifteds. Thank you very much. Oh, God. Oh, I'm advocating it. I just think it'll be funny as fuck. I'm not advocating for planting drugs on someone. I just think it would be funny as fuck.
There are rules when it comes to this. It's Mascot 101 to stay in character the entire time you're in costume. No speaking, definitely no cursing, and you can never change your costume in public. But those rules were broken that day, allegedly
so
along
Disney
with
rules.
some laws too.
Just come off the hook. Oh, it hurts.
I'm not working. I'm just doing my job.
I got you.
What the is this about?
We're gonna talk.
We're gonna talk to you in a second.
How does this come off, man? Is it
Great attitude. The cops just said you're being detained. So clearly, they think you've done something wrong. Probably not the best idea to start bitching at them. Why the fuck are you doing this? I'm at work. What the fuck are you doing? Dude, you're the one in handcuffs right now. The only thing you should be doing is saying, what is going on, sir? Did I do something wrong, sir? That's literally the only thing you should be doing.
just like a normal
Can
shirt?
I gotta take this back. This is my work stuff.
Okay, we'll take care of that in a minute.
We'll do it. Put him in the car and read it.
All right,
and
come
go
on.
from there.
Man, what is going on, man?
I got
Alright, just hold on right here. You don't have anything that's gonna poke me or stick me, right?
No, sir, man.
Alright. Don't worry about reaching or anything, okay? Where the you got pants on underneath this?
I gotta take all this stuff off, man. I gotta get a dress.
That
What is going on?
Just pat him down. Just
Okay.
pat him down for now.
I didn't feel any weapons, so.
Do you have any weapons, knives?
I don't carry weapons.
All right, have a seat in here, sir.
Well,
I'll read you something, okay?
the top
What
of the
is
pants
going
are part
on?
of the
Let me explain
costume.
that to you right after I read you this, okay?
And finally, we learn who the man behind the mouse really is, 41-year-old Jermel Jones.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise those rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights as I've explained them to you?
Yeah, I understand, but what is
Thanks,
going on? I don't know
Gramps.
anything.
Have you previously requested any law enforcement officer to allow you to speak to an attorney?
I haven't. I don't know
Okay.
anything about none of this.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
God, the snaggletooth
What
on
is
this
going
guy.
on?
Having
That is a meth smile. That is a meth smile. Oh yes. He was. Where you want to bet he was buying all that meat to give to to try and trade off to his dealer. He was definitely like, because I said like he went to the meat store, he got cooked meat, like guaranteed he was buying all that shit to like try and trade it to a dealer for like for a rock or something. Oh yes, guaranteed. And he would thank you for the gifted.
these rights in mind, do you want us to talk to you? Do you wish to talk to us about what's going on?
I just want to know what's going on. I have to
Okay,
get back
so
to work.
sir, having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
Why y'all even harassing me and I didn't even do anything? I'm in here working, doing what
Sir, I need
do
you to answer
for
the questions before I talk to you. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
What I talk to y'all of and I don't know what's going on.
It's a yes or no, sir. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
Whatever, man.
Yeah, if he's
You
talking.
said a yes? Okay. All right, so
He's
we
talking.
are investigating some fraud stuff with the credit card. Did you have you been using anyone else's credit card anywhere?
No, sir.
Have you been shopping lately
No,
with a credit
sir.
card?
No,
Good
sir.
night,
All the car I
Desdar.
use is my own cash app. That's it.
So you don't use a credit card anywhere?
No, sir.
Okay.
God, those are some
You've
raggedy
never
ass
obtained a credit
teeth.
card from here, found one lost or whatever else, and used it anywhere else? So there wouldn't be any video of you anywhere shopping with a credit card?
Like at the meat market.
At the meat market that doesn't belong to you?
Yeah,
I don't know anything about a meat market.
You don't shop at the meat market?
Uh-huh.
So you haven't gone anywhere and used a credit card to shop anywhere in the past week?
None.
Okay.
Push him. Push him on the location.
Okay. Well, yeah. What about? All right. Well, I tell you what.
I don't know
You
anything
don't have to show
about.
him, but just
I was going to look at the video for myself. I don't remember the names of the places.
I don't even know anything about none of this.
Okay.
As far as I know.
So we got.
Because I cannot afford to lose this job. This is all I know in law.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't have stolen a credit card and used it to buy a whole bunch of meat that you're probably bringing over to your meth dealer, dude. Fuck around and find out.
I gotcha.
Yeah, seems like
Have
a
you ever
very
been to
fine,
a place
upstanding
called
citizen.
720?
Must be a doctor or engineer.
720 in Tallahassee.
720 Orange Avenue, the meat market.
Oh, the meat market.
Or Harry's meat market.
Yeah,
The one that you're on film stealing.
What about Cloud Smoke Shop? You ever been there?
The one
Okay.
you're also on film stealing.
What about the Whataburger? You go to the Whataburger and get some food with a credit card? Okay.
Only thing I-
Neighborhood.
No, he didn't put the drugs in the meat to smuggle it. He's not that smart. This is someone that literally wanted to trade smoked meat for drugs. That is literally the extent of the forward-thinking process that he is capable of. He does not have the mental capacity to steal drugs. This man is a future hard drive. I've decided to modify Asmongold's future battery thing. You know how Asmongold likes to say future battery? I've decided to modify it. I talked about RAM before, but I've decided I'm not going to do future RAM. I'm going to do future hard drive, future biological hard drives. Because, and I know what you're going to say. I know what you're going to say. Well, their brains are so fucked up. How could you possibly use them for a hard drive? Their brains are obviously, clearly so fucked up. There's no way you could do data transmission through a brain as fucked up as theirs. It's very simple, very basic concept of a hard drive. Even if you have a completely fragmented hard drive, a simple reformat gets rid of all the junk, clean slates it, and you have a nice, clean hard drive to store all of your data on. So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the first of what I'm sure will be many of future hard drives.
Good meat market. You went there multiple times
I
on
use
video.
my own card. I don't use other people's stuff for nothing.
Okay. At the meat market, you use your own card?
My own card, that's it.
So you did go to the meat market then?
I go there, but I don't use nobody's card but my own.
When's the last time you went there? The meat market?
A few days ago.
A few days ago? Okay.
In fairness, while yes, it may be 200 RPM, well, think about for storage capabilities. We're not talking about active processes. We're talking about just like data storage. You don't need all that high of an RPM just to store data and occasionally grab it when you need it. So 200 RPM biological hard drive would be perfectly sufficient in the future world where people like this had served no purpose in society and they can basically just be used for biological data storage for when we need it. It would be perfectly acceptable.
And you used your own card there?
Yes, my own. Nobody else's.
Is that the app thing you were talking about? Your Apple Pay thing?
It, Cash App.
They take Cash App there? Okay. What about the Time Savers too?
Really?
Cash App.
Cash App? So you've been there recently?
About 2 weeks ago.
Okay. What about Tony Mart? No?
Haven't been there recently.
You haven't been to Tony Mart? Okay. And Time Savers again. So you go to these places and use your Cash App on your phone?
I don't care about his electron. I just care about his neurons.
Never with a card.
Fuck
Okay,
the
so
electrons.
if we got video of you using a card,
I use my own card, no one else's.
well, you said it's a phone, right? It's a,
I have that card, but it's not with me today.
you have the card, but it's not. What card do you have on you today?
I don't got no card on me, but bus cards, that's it.
That's it? Okay.
And a pack of cigarettes, that's it.
Okay, so,
Yeah.
you're denying all claims of going over to these places and using someone else's credit card.
I don't use nobody's card but my own.
Okay. You know how much meat you bought or about how much stuff you spent in the past few weeks on your Apple card or your Cash App card or whatever card you had?
Not too sure.
Not too sure?
Because
No
I'm forever
ballpark?
working.
Okay.
No ball.
Yeah, you guys saying like, passing news, just shut up, go to the station, and ask for a lawyer. One thing you have to remember. When it comes to law enforcement, there's one very simple thing to remember. The majority of criminals are fucking stupid. Unlike what you see in the movies, unlike what you see on TV, the vast majority of criminals are stupid. People's Exhibit A. Okay, when you're dealing with criminals, you are not dealing with you're not dealing with Rhodes scholars here. You're dealing with people that barely have a 5th grade education a lot of times. So, yeah. The idea of shutting up and asking for a lawyer doesn't even enter his head. Probably because he stupidly thinks that, I would even suffice to say, as if he did ask for a lawyer, he probably would think I have to pay for that.
Son,
even if he doesn't have one.
I promise you this. I will give you the best criminal defense that money can buy.
Yeah, he probably would. My guess is he would think, in his brain, he probably thinks if I say I'm not going to talk and I want a lawyer, that he would actually be presented with a lawyer that he would then have to pay, which obviously wouldn't happen. But I would not put it past this man to actually think that way.
Now, remember how the victim had video footage from the alleged fraudulent purchases? Well, Jermel claimed it wasn't him. Well, it wasn't him making the purchases.
Does that look like you? Something you wear?
No, sir, I don't wear no stuff like that.
You don't wear anything like that? That's not you?
Sure,
That's not you.
Hey, look at me. It's going to be in your best interest to tell the truth, okay?
That look on that face, that look on his face right there when they showed him his face on the screen.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Hey, look at me. It's going to be in your best interest to tell the truth, okay? Don't
He knows he's
pretend
fucked.
like that's not you in the picture, all right? You know
Yeah.
it's you. Just start telling us the truth.
I don't want to go to jail today.
If you're lying to us, you're only going to make things
Sucks
worse
for
for
you.
yourself, buddy. Because all that's going to go in the report, and all the judge is going to see all that shit.
I'm not trying to go to jail today.
I understand
Too
that,
late.
but we got to investigate what happened here. So if you want to, if you want to let us know what's going on, that would help everyone here, including yourself. It's the video.
Can you hold this up, please? What? Get his name and information.
All right. Do you have your ID card on you in your pockets? You don't have your ID card on you?
Of
We're
course
gonna-
not. Of
we're gonna
course he
find
doesn't
out
have
if
the
you got
ID
it
on him.
you. So if you're lying to me, it's not going to go well, man. What's your name?
Hold on a minute, officer. Can I go inside and get my
No,
ID?
sir. You
No?
have a seat. You can sit outside,
Here it
yeah.
is, and we'll go get it for you.
What?
Yeah. Right now, the hamster in the wheel inside of his brain is desperately running as fast as it can while I tries to figure out how can I get out of this. Like what he was just doing right there, can I go in and get it? He was desperately trying to come up with a plan to try and run. That's why he was going to get up, because I think what he might have been thinking he could try to do is when they start walking him back to, like, if they were going to go with him to get his ID, he was going to try and bolt. He was going to try and cut and run and bolt, even though he's handcuffed, because plenty of criminals do that. Even though they're handcuffed, they'll cut and run. They'll figure, I'll just cut these things off later. And that's what I think he was trying to do right there. Can I go in it? He stood up. Can we go in and get it? Like, nope. You're going to tell us and we'll get it. My God. Perfect positioning.
Just tell us where your ID card is.
I don't have it at all today.
Okay. What's your first name?
So, I don't have it at all, but 2 seconds ago, he said, oh, can we go back in and I'll get it for you? And now he just said, well, I don't have it at all. So, there you go. That was his plan. His plan was to say, oh, it's inside. Can I go back in and get it? And when they were going to be escorting him back in to the Chuck E. Cheese, he was going to try and bolt while walking back in. Yep, that was his plan.
My first name's Jamal.
Spell it for me.
Jermell.
Jermell?
Yes.
What's your middle name?
J.
What's your last name? Sir, what's your last name?
Jones. I just work here.
Jones.
He's looking for an escape route right now. That's what he is looking. He is desperately looking for an escape route. That's why he's not answering. That's why he's not looking at the officers. He's trying to find an escape route so he can try and cut and run. He is. That's what he's doing right now.
Jones. Jones. Spell it for me.
You notice where his eyes are going constantly?
Sir, what's your last name? Spell it.
Jones, I just said that.
Okay, spell it for me, please.
Pay attention.
Jones. How do you spell? Okay, Jones.
Damn. Can you all copy so I can take this off?
J.
Hold on a second. Jermell?
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks.
He's looking for any opportunity to run right now.
I gotta go get my other shoes and everything.
That's why he was looking around like that. He's like, which way can I run?
We understand that.
I don't want to go to jail today.
We didn't want to come here and have to take you to jail, sir.
I don't want to go to jail today.
All right, you stand up. Is there a belt on those pants?
Well, yeah, he might be able to easily get the cuffs off, but what a lot of criminals do when they're cuffed up and they try and run, even when they're cuffed behind their back, criminals, you'd be surprised at how quick they can be, even with their hands cuffed behind their back. There have been instances where criminals that are cuffed up bolt and actually do escape, because what they'll do is they will haul ass, get a fair enough distance away from the cops, run the cuffs down over their butt, down the back of their legs, and up in front of them. Then they can keep on running. Later on, they can just find a pair of bolt cutters and cut the cuffs off. It does happen. It has happened.
You gotta uncuff me so I can take all this stuff off.
No, we're gonna take it off for you. Is there a belt on your pants?
I gotta take this stuff off to get the one regular.
Understanding.
Hold on. I want to talk to y'all too about something real quick. Hey, you gotta uncuff me.
Okay.
You got attachers up there. It's gonna have to come off your hair. We'll work on this.
I would see if I was these cops, I would basically take I would inform the people of Chuck E. Cheese they'll get their costume back after they get it off of him at the station. Remove the costume at the station, and then have an officer bring it back. Because do it at the precinct because he's looking for any excuse to run. That's why he keeps saying, "Can I take the costume off?" He's looking for Ed because he knows they have to take the cuffs off of him in order to get the costume off. So he's looking for literally any excuse to get those cuffs off to get an opening to run. Guaranteed. So if I was one of these officers, I would have like one of the three go in and tell the management, "Listen, he's going to jail. He's got the costume on. For safety reasons, we're not going to be taking it off now. We're going to take the costume off of him when we get to the station, and we will have an officer run it back to you." Guaranteed. That would be how I would proceed. Ankle shackles only do so much. Again, you would be very surprised how adept career criminals, and make no mistake, this man is a career criminal. This man is probably known to police. They can run in ankle shackles. They can do it. They have figured out how to do it because they've had to do it because they've had the experience. They know how much it limits their stride, and they'll just limit their stride when they bolt.
Zay, call Joe. I'm not trying to lose this job.
Sucks to be you, dude.
Something that I don't even know shit about.
If we take these cuffs off, are we gonna have to get in a fight?
No, sir.
No, don't do it, my guy. Don't do it.
I'm gonna cooperate like a regular person.
Thank you.
All I do is
Sure.
do this 9 to 5.
Get ready.
every day. That's it.
We've
go to
still
work,
got
come home.
another
That's it.
14 minutes left. Get ready.
Yo, I think this about to cost me money. I'm about to
I
lose.
hope not, man. I know the owner's a pretty good guy, or the main
The
manager.
GM.
The GM, he's a good guy. I don't know if it's going to cost you your job, man.
I don't want to go to jail for nothing I ain't do. If I find a card or something, I turn it in if I'm in there.
Boy.
We'll get it figured out, man. We'll get it figured out.
Actually, the other way that they could have done this on site where it would have worked, close the door. They've already patted him down and searched him. They could close the door, have him take the costume off, and then have him present his back to the door when they open it back up to cuff him, and then they can take the costume in. That would be one way that they could do this on site to be safe. Well, it's not that they're being too nice, they're trying to be professional. They are trying to be professional, and they're not trying to be assholes. But there is a measure of safety that is a concern.
If I was to find a card or something, I'm giving it up. I don't do nothing with other people's cards.
My body camera is on, and it's recording you saying that. Okay. Go ahead and take your shirt off, please.
Oh, harassing a black man working.
Not really.
All I do is work. This.
Okay. I believe you.
We're just doing our job right now, too, sir, okay?
Oh, no. Can I smoke a cigarette?
Not right now.
Not right now.
Not right now.
We'll get to
Ew! Oh, no. Fuck, my heart just dropped when he did that. Oh, my heart just fucking dropped. Bearing in mind, they patted him down, but they couldn't do an adequate search. He could have anything in that pocket. He could have a needle in that pocket that he just decides to pull out of his pocket and start going stabby stab. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is why I was saying, don't let him do this right here. Do it at the station where he is secure.
in a second. Thank you. All right, stand up. Face away from me. Put your hands behind your back.
I don't want to go to jail today.
I don't want to go to jail today. Kind of like he's been to jail many, many times before.
I might have been on camera in that store you saw, but not using what y'all think.
Okay.
Thank you for that, of course.
I'm not trying to lose the rest of my work.
I don't want to lose my job yet, my guy. I think you're losing your job.
You said Jay. What's your middle name, sir?
Jerome.
Jarreau?
Yeah.
How do you spell it?
Jarreau. I hate that name.
Jarreau?
Yes, sir.
Have a seat. Jarreau. It should be on the bottom there.
We lost audio on him. Where's the audio, my guy? Oh no, we have dead air. Dead air. Dead air.
Sorry.
There we go.
I wrote that for me to understand.
Yeah, could be. No.
Like I said, we're
Yes,
doing our...
The cops stream is just as scuffed as a VTubers. Scuff even affects the cops when they stream.
job too, man.
I'm just ready to get back inside. I'm ready to go back to work.
I hear you. I hear you.
Chamber, you're not going back to work.
And then we'll figure out what we're going to do.
Yeah, I know. They probably did.
Huh? Suspect got into Chuck E. Cheese outfit. He was in the Chuck E. Cheese outfit.
What does the card you use look like? Do you
You're gonna
have a
have
physical
blank
card
stare.
that you use?
Mine is all white.
It's all white. Is there anything on it? The lettering or any numbers
It's
or any
my
design?
cash out name, but it's not with me.
It's just all white. It's just plain white. Nothing else on it.
Nothing but my name and information and a little stripe. I don't have it on me.
Little stripe. Where's the stripe on it?
On the back.
On the back? Is it the thing that goes across?
Now, it's very interesting that he keeps saying, I don't have it on me. I don't have it on me. I don't have it on me. I would be very inclined, if I was in one of these officers' positions, I would be very inclined at that point to go and speak to the management and go, yeah, does he have a locker with property in it? Because I'm going to hazard a guess he does. And I'm going to hazard a guess that maybe that all-white card that is his Cash App card might be hanging out in that locker.
Across that you would scan stripe?
Write you a swipe.
Okay. Do you have any other cards? That's the only card you have.
But I don't have that card with me.
I got you. I understand.
Yeah, the fact that he's repeating that over and over again, yeah. No, you don't get a warrant. No warrant needed. You are collecting a prisoner's property to bring with them to the jail. That's not a search that is asking the management, can I have his property to bring with him? It's not searching it. It's bringing his personal property, because otherwise you're leaving his personal property in a business, and if he doesn't get out until the business is closed, then he has no way to get money. So the way this would work is you ask him, do you have any property in there? Or actually no. What you would do is the way I do this is I would ask management, does he have a locker that he stores personal belongings in? Management says yes. Do you know if he has any personal belongings currently in that locker? Management says yes. Then you go to him and you say, do you want me to get your stuff from your locker to go with you to jail? And if he says yes, boom, you get the stuff and you bring it to jail. There you go. That's it. Or yeah, you could ask management to get it for you. Yep, that's how you could do it. As far as like it belongs to the business, they can open it. There's management giving permission and it's their locker it's a bit dicey in that respect, because I think in a court of law, if you have a locker that is distinctly yours, if he has a locker in the business that is assigned to him and it is his locker to store his personal belongings, then of course, it would vary state to state, but generally speaking, legally, I think if he is assigned a locker and it is only his locker, none of the other employees use it, there may be an expectation of privacy for that locker in that instance. So, in that particular instance. However, if management knows that he has property in there and you ask, and the police ask him, do you want us to get your stuff to bring to jail with you? And he's like, yeah. then you can have management open it up and get his belongings, because then you've been given permission. Can they go right into it? Maybe not without a warrant. Again, this will be state by state, depending on the privacy expectations of a locker, of an employee locker in a business. So again, a warrant might be needed or it might not, depending on state laws, depending on the expectation of privacy for the locker. So if it's like a locker that he shares with multiple employees, like it's almost like 1 or 2 or 3 employees kind of share the same locker, then that expectation of privacy is certainly minimized, and you potentially maybe could not require a warrant to go into that locker. As far as like needing probable cause, this is not a probable cause situation yet. However, circumstances unlike that could change. I've worked at places that had random drug tests and they went through lockers. So yeah, it depends on the individual business and how they have established their lockers, and of course the state as well.
He said he only has 1 card. It's completely white.
Okay.
341. Go ahead.
With me today.
Yeah, he's got it in the business. He's got it. It's in his locker in the business. That's probably like the 5th time in 2 minutes he said, I don't have it with me. It's in his locker inside. Guaranteed.
10-4. Hunter, teletype's looking for you.
Teletype, go ahead.
So we got, the only card you have is the one plain white card. It's got your name on it in small, and just the stripe on the back that you would swipe scan.
Yeah, but
And you
it's
have
not with me today.
I understand that. You have no other cards. You have no other credit cards, debit cards, any type of cards.
Bus cards, that's it.
What are those?
Like to catch the bus with.
Bus card? Okay, but you can't pay for items with that, right?
No, you can't do nothing with that.
Okay. And you said when you go to these places where you saw yourself on camera, right? You used your own white card there. Okay, which is plain solid white.
Right.
Okay, with just your name and the back swipe stripe.
Right, my own
Thank you, Tim Whittler.
Okay. All right. Okay. And then yeah, other than that, you would just use your phone app to pay for stuff and just that one plain white card. Okay.
Sure.
All right. And did you use at all those smoke shops and meat places? Were you using your white card?
Just mine.
With that, or your phone to pay at all these
Phone
places?
and my
Both?
card.
You switch back and forth.
Yo.
Okay.
Yeah, all on the same card.
Okay. And
Honestly, I don't think he's on drugs. I think his teeth are just so fucked up. He naturally just sounds like that. You see his teeth. I think his teeth are just that fucked up from drugs that he just naturally sounds that way.
were you buying from the meat market? Was it meat, or did they sell other stuff there?
Snacks.
Snack foods? Okay. So not a lot at once. Maybe, anywhere from $5 to $15, $20 at a time?
You know, especially when I gotta eat when I'm coming.
No, that's not soda. That's drugs, Eminency. That is drugs, 100%.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
He's got meth teeth.
Really? What's your?
He absolutely has meth teeth.
Have you ever been arrested?
The last time I was arrested was years ago.
Years ago? Where was that?
Years ago, huh? So that's
this
months.
This place I ever did.
It's in Tallahassee?
In Tallahassee?
What'd you get arrested for?
Last time I got arrested was a possession case. I ain't been in trouble ever since.
What did I say? What did I say? Yeah, his teeth look that way because of pop or sugary snacks. You want to try it again? Possession is probably a felony drug, not weed. It'd be possession of coke, crack, meth, heroin, any and all of the above.
Jermel said his possession charge was only for weed, and he stressed multiple times he enjoyed his job, possibly hoping he could just return to work and everyone could forget this happened, right?
Claimed it was free. Okay. Is Florida one of the states that legalize weed? I know there are a few holdout states that had not legalized weed. Did Florida legalize it, or did they not? I don't remember. Ohio's legalized now, medicinal only? Okay, so Florida is legalized for medicinal only. Okay.
Possibly hoping he could just return to work and everyone could forget this happened, right?
How long you been working here for?
2 years.
2 years.
And I love it.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good place. It's a good job.
I ain't trying to lose this over some bullshit. I don't have no control of.
Gotcha.
Did they decriminalize a small amount? Okay. Murder weed has to have medical card. Okay.
Kids not doing. I entertain kids for a living.
I gotcha.
Okay, I got him now.
You got it?
Yeah, that is new. I mean, he's a criminal, so you take what he says with a grain of salt.
They're trying to go to work and make a living.
That's it, I got you.
And by the way, he said according to that voiceover, he said he got arrested for weed. Guess what? Criminals lie. What are the odds that his possession charge was not simply for weed?
Do you have a card for me real quick? If you give me 2 cards for me.
Yeah, 2.
All right, so we're ready.
I mean, Dean Whitler, he's
So
not
he
supposed to
says
talk
he
when he's
only
in
has
costume.
One physical
That's a
credit
rule.
card. It's plain white, just his name on it, and a magnetic strip on the back. That's all he has. If he would have used a card at all of these stores that he's seen himself on camera at, it would have been either his phone, Cash App, or the Cash App, all plain white card with a magnetic strip on the back.
So the card that we see you using in the footage with the circle on it, what card is that?
I didn't get that far.
That's what we see in the footage, so what is that?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I only ever put this is why I when criminals are stupid. Where the cops are asking them, what kind of cards you have? The only card I ever have is a white card with my information on it and a mag stripe on the back. That's the only card I ever have. Cool, the video footage shows you using a card with a circle on it. Oops.
One of my cousins may send me with their card to go to the store here and there.
Now it's a cuss. Oh, it's a cuss. Hold out. Oh, bless you, sir. He pulled out the tried and true ghetto excuse. My cousin. It's always my cousin. Always my cousin. You know how most cops usually respond to that? Is it your cousin or your play cousin? Because literally, every time they are tried to deflect blame from themselves, they always, the ghetto trash always says, my cousin. Every time, without fail.
I do not know because it's not with me.
Have you gone to the store with your cousin's card at all the past few weeks?
Keep working on that.
I need my notepad so I can write some information down, because I'm going to need your cousin's information.
I don't know none of the information. No.
You don't know the information, but they send you to this.
Oh, I need the cousin's information. I don't have any information on my cousin. I don't even know who my cousin is. I've only just met my cousin 5 minutes ago. I couldn't tell you anything about him. Oh, you like my southern? Do you like Majestic with the southern accent? Oh, honey child, should I keep giving you the southern? Do you like the southern accent? Do I sound like a sweet little southern belle? Do you like it?
Store with their credit card.
They be right there
Bless
with
your
me.
heart,
What do they say?
Gramps.
You know, how do you get in touch with them?
Not too far. Hang.
What's their phone number?
She don't got one.
She don't got a phone number, so where does she stay?
She don't got one, don't know her name,
Where's
don't
your
know where she
cousin stay
lives.
Like,
They gave you a card. What's that?
On the other side of town, man.
Other side. Where on the other side of town? I'm trying to help you. You're telling me you're going with your cousin's card. Give me some information on how to find your cousin so we can verify and see what kind of card she has, so we can help you. If you're going to tell me you're going with someone's card, then not give me any information that helps me see if that's valid.
She was like a great card, but I don't know what kind of great card it actually is because I only used it maybe a couple times.
Have you gone to the store with anyone else's card other than hers in the past few weeks?
No.
Just hers. Okay,
All
so,
mine.
so what's her name?
All I know is Key. That's all I know.
Key?
Yeah.
Yeah, all I know is my cousin's nickname. I don't know my cousin's actual name. Close story, bro.
That's all I know. I don't know what actual.
K-E-Y?
Yeah, that's all I know why.
Oh my god.
Okay, what's
Thank
Keith's
you,
phone number?
Monarch
I don't
Phoenix.
have a number.
How do you get in touch with her?
I don't know.
Facebook, but I don't have that on my phone on me right now.
Her Facebook?
Facebook. Oh my god.
Facebook Messenger?
Something like
Well, no, Andrew, his cousin doesn't fucking exist. It's not even his dealer. It's his cousin, literally. He's making this up. His drug-addled brain is desperately trying to make up lies. The problem is he's not good at it. And so the second he pops a lie, it instantly gets deflated with the most basic and simple of questions. Because he's a drug addict. He's a drug addict criminal and a ghetto boy. It's literally as simple as that. You don't need to even look into it that far. Like, oh, it's got to be his. No, he's literally just a ghetto rat whose brain has been liquefied by drugs, and he's desperately trying to come up with a lie because he is desperate not to go to jail, and he's too stupid to realize game over already. It was game over a while ago.
that. But
Okay.
I don't do nothing they ain't supposed to be doing. I ain't trying to go to jail today.
And you don't know what her address is. You don't know where she stays.
Not physical. I don't stay with this cousin. I stay with somebody else.
And you said hers is a gray credit card?
Yeah, it's just great. That's all I know.
What does it look like? Does it have her name on it? Does it have a magnetic strip? Does it have any other features on it?
The only thing I know is her name, the strip. That's it. All I know is the strip. Nothing else. I don't look for nothing else.
Okay.
I don't know nothing else.
So which
I made it
day
up.
did she give you her card for you to go to the store?
Yesterday.
What's the difference? Fuel rats help people, and that's all we do. Ghetto rats. You got 4 hours? He said her name is Key. K-E-Y. That is what he said his cousin's name is.
Yesterday? Any other day in the past 2 weeks? Did you go to the store with her card?
Quite a few days.
Which days?
Last week, that's all I know. I don't do nobody else shit.
Well, which day? Were you going to pick something up for her, or were you going to pick something up for yourself with her card?
When they need stuff, they send me with their own shit.
Okay, where do they send you from? Where are they at usually when they're sending you?
Like at the house or something.
Whose house?
Like her house. Well,
Alright.
I don't stay with her, but it's just somewhere on this side of town. I don't know exactly what.
At your house?
Her house.
So I didn't even think of that. That's a good one. Yeah, it's basically a key card. I didn't even think of that. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that is good.
I don't have one.
Well, how do you get to her house?
Sometimes
No,
I
his
catch
cousin's
a bus
not
if
his
I decide
dealer.
to go, but I don't go
He's
over
not
there
thinking
anymore.
that
What
deep.
stop does the bus drop you off at over there?
I get off like, I forgot.
You forgot? Okay.
Forget,
so you don't know
of
which
course.
stop you get off at, and you don't know how you make it to her house or where it's
She
located
come,
once you get off
we
the
meet
bus.
up somewhere, we meet up.
Okay, so how do you plan to meet up? How do you call her? What's her
Uh-huh.
phone number?
I don't have her number. She called up.
Okay.
Do you have anything inside your manager's
The thing that I don't quite understand is, how did he get a job at Chuck E. Cheese? Because he would be working with children, there should have been a background check done.
My guess, if I were to hazard a guess, given the area, Chuck E. Cheese might not be so discerning when it comes to whom they hire. Yeah, I mean, it is Chuck E. Cheese, and as long as he doesn't have any violent criminal past or any criminal history involving children, they'll probably let him work. That would be my guess as why he was with jobs like this, as long as you're not violent, as long as you haven't committed a crime against children, Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, they'll probably do a background check, but if there's nothing in his background check that shows history of violent offenses or offenses against children, if it's all like minor petty crime offenses, they'll say fuck it and let him in and pay him next to nothing. Because they can, because they'll be able to pay him next to nothing, because where else is he going to get a job as a criminal?
Personal items inside for us to get for you or anything like that?
Well, what's going on?
Well, you're probably going to jail, so.
I can't afford to go to jail.
I understand.
I'm about to get fired.
I hope he
It
doesn't fire you,
is.
sir.
Stick around,
Do you have anything else
Timothy.
you need us to grab for you?
Can I get my own
No,
work
stay
keys
in there.
Work keys? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we'll
where
get
are
them
they
for you.
so I can tell him?
in the Chucky room?
In the Chucky room? And it's work keys?
Yes, sir.
What else? Wallet or anything like that?
I don't got a wallet.
You don't have a wallet?
Uh-huh.
I don't even...
But by the way, this is one of these disenfranchised people whom certain individuals don't want to, that certain individuals are desperate to not have voter ID. This would be one of those poor disenfranchised individuals that would be affected by needing to have an ID to vote.
don't know about no court thing.
Gotcha. Right now, it's out of our hands because there's been something that's been reported, and there's visual evidence to match it, and what you're telling us is not helping break any of that. You know what I'm saying? So basically, we're probably going to have to take you over to jail, book you for this, and then the detectives are going to have to get to the bottom of what's going on.
No. It's doctors
If
and
you're
engineers, not
innocent,
lawyers.
they'll talk to you, and they will. Of course, you're innocent until proven guilty, but they'll talk to you, and you'll figure out with them the timeline of events and what's going on and how this stuff happened and how this misunderstanding took place, if that's what it is. And if not, if it's something that
Yeah,
you did,
I know. He
and
probably
you're,
does have
you
an
know, you're
ID.
either honest with him or you're
He
not,
probably
and it's
does.
going
He's just
to
lying.
affect court, trial, and charges. So it's how honest your being helps you more. You know what I'm saying? More than it's going to help anyone else.
And by this point, the now former mouse had nowhere else to run.
Just so you understand, we have you on camera with
Bye.
someone else's card, and then the exact amounts that you purchased, the items, and the times
And the
that you
times
appear on camera.
that you're on camera
we
with
do
that
have
card.
probable cause for an arrest.
We have everything that
Just
shows.
letting you know. We'll be en route to the jail. Did you search
I
it?
need to search them. Okay.
We'll search it.
Hold on.
Don't
Oh,
be
no, hold on,
anybody.
gamer.
I want to tell y'all something.
Say what?
What do you
I
want to tell
found
us?
a card today.
Oh, okay.
I
Today?
found a card today. I never used this card.
No, today, is anybody surprised? This guy is literally going by the ghetto rat trash playbook. He is literally step by step. Like he's tick marking off every single ghetto rat check mark right now.
But I do have a card.
So
Okay.
we're gonna find that card when we
We're going
search
to find
it.
that on you, huh? Okay.
That's fine. Step out and face
Say,
away.
I'm just complaining, y'all. Ain't
That's fine.
what I'm not being charged
you're
with.
gonna find the card that was in that video, but I just found
Would you
it
like to know
today, I promise.
That ain't no illegal stuff. That's got for the-
Get
I paid for
wrecked,
that with my own
bitch.
card.
Where'd you buy it at?
I bought that at A-Cell.
This did? Why is it in a bag like that?
They did that themselves.
Wait, what? Hang on. What's the bag?
Put your legs in there for me.
Well, hang on. It's sliced by. Ooh, it's hard to see. That is a drug bag. This is the bag he's talking about right here. I think that's a drug bag. Probably a rock. Could be a rock or could be meth that was in that bag. He's still got the wrapper in there.
For me.
That ain't no illegal
I will
stuff.
bet.
That's got
I
for
will
the-
bet.
I paid for that with my own card.
Wait, hang on. Got a better shot of it here. Oh, the lettering's in front of it. Dang it! The lettering's in front of it.
I paid for that with my own card.
Where'd you buy it at?
I bought that at A-Cell.
This did? Why is it in a bag like that?
They did that themselves.
They did that there? Okay.
Uh-huh.
All
Take a
right.
picture of all this shit.
Take a photo. Yes, in particular.
Yeah.
The big, obviously.
Jermell Jones
There was the baggie. There's the baggie right there. There's the baggie. Yeah, that's a drug baggie. And it's small enough that it's probably not weed, that's either crack or meth.
Jermell Jones
Or it used to
never
be,
got back
whatever
to
was
work
in
that day. He was arrested and charged with credit card theft and fraud charges. While Jermel owned up that he had previously been arrested, remember how he claimed he hadn't been in trouble in a while? He's reportedly been charged with credit card fraud, credit card theft, and criminal use of personal identification information over 2 times within 6 months. Jermel Jones was released the following morning from the Leon County Jail on a $1,000 bond. And the establishment said in a previous statement they've taken appropriate action concerning the subject employee. Thanks so much for joining us here on Law and Crime. I'm Elizabeth Milner.
You don't work there no more. Yeah, they probably released him.
Officer of the Coral Springs Police Department. Reason why you're being stopped.
Yeah, they probably released him. Cause it's you know, it's they've only got so much room in the jails, and honestly, like you release on $1,000 bond, yeah, I could see it. I could see it for criminal activity of that regard. Depending on the dollar amount, it could have been misdemeanor, it could have been felony. It's hard to say, but he's not going nowhere. So yeah, I could absolutely see them releasing him. Absolutely.